As I mentioned yesterday, I was going to bring a new thermometer out. This one got knocked off by the porcupine, fell in the snow, got covered, and somebody accidentally stepped on it, so it hasn't been accurate ever since that. So this one should be fine. It says it's 40 degrees. We know that's wrong. You're going to see that drop quickly. So I am going to grab some food and share some information with you. I'll be right back. pretty well squared away. Got some things to share with you here, but I wanted to let you know I had a rough start this morning. I had a meeting, or thought I did, early this morning. Turns out I was wrong. I had that information wrong, so I went back home and changed clothes into my work clothes because I knew I had to go stock up with more food today because it's going to be gone in the next couple of days. And when I got to the feed store, I realized I didn't have my wallet. So I thought, okay, I've got a little extra time here, so I ran to pick up some fast food, and I was heading here, and on the way here I bit my tongue. So if I sound a little weird, it's not because it's cold, it's because I bit my tongue, and I bit it really bad. I've never bit it this hard before. So I apologize if I sound a little bit strange. And then tomorrow I'm going in for a dental implant. So when I come here afterwards tomorrow, I might have a mouthful of gauze or something, but I will be here nonetheless. Okay, now on to some good news. I wanted to show you this. I posted this on our Facebook pages. My local newspaper has run an article about the Snowman Cam. Here, I'll show it to you up close, but if you haven't been to our Facebook page, I've got a link to it there. But I didn't realize that if they were going to wind up putting it on the front page. So that was kind of cool. They interviewed me a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't sure when they were going to run it, and they chose the first paper of the new year to put it in. So I thought that was pretty cool. So if you want to hear a little bit of the background and history of the Snowman Cam, this article kind of give you a brief overview of how this all came about. So thank you to my local paper, the Gaylord Herald-Times, for running that. I appreciate it. In the article, I thought it was a great article. They did a good job. There was only one error on there that I wanted to point out. They said that the snowman is made out of cardboard, and he's not. He's made out of plywood with a like a marine type covering over it too, kind of like a heavy-duty plastic on both sides. So if he was cardboard, he probably wouldn't last through the night. So other than that, the article, they did a great job with the article. So I got a couple people to thank here this morning. Starting off the new year, we got a couple people that have donated to help keep the site going and help us put food out here. We've got Gene Huskamp from Tacoma, Washington, way out west there. Gene, we appreciate your help. And then we also got one from Christine Bleyer from Eckerdingen, Germany. I know I'm not pronouncing that one right. Echterdingen, Germany. So Christine, sorry about the mispronunciation of your city, but thank you very much. We certainly appreciate your help coming all the way from Germany there. A couple things I just wanted to mention, a little update. I just got a text from Brenda, and she has now crossed back into the United States. Brenda's my wife, for the new people that don't know that. And her and our grandson went out to visit our daughter and granddaughters out in Vermont last week, and appreciate all the prayers for safe travels. The roads were great going there. Unfortunately, on the way back, the roads are not that great. So she did not make it as far back as she thought. She wound up staying in Canada, just east of Toronto there, or I'm sorry, just west of Toronto. She said the roads were really bad there yesterday. She said the expressway was down to about 5 to 10 miles an hour, so she decided to get off and hunker down for the night. But she just told me she just crossed the border. She's back in Michigan, so she's got about another 3-hour drive to get up north here. And a lot of people don't realize for us to go to Canada, we have to go south. If you go ahead and punch in Gaylord into your Google Maps and Gaylord, Michigan, and then kind of zoom back, you can kind of see. So if we want to go to London, Ontario, or Toronto, or Montreal, we actually have to drive 3 hours south and then start heading across. So a little bit of trivia there. Northern Michigan is north of a lot of Canada. Not all of it, just some of southern Ontario. Okay, so again, thank you for your continued prayers for Brenda and her safe travels. I talked about the newspaper article. Also, I wanted to just start to mention, I know it may seem a little bit early, but we have a bear contest every year. Right now, we probably have got close to a foot of packed snow on the ground, maybe closer to 2 feet where it's not packed down. We're not going to see the ground here again until the end of March, maybe middle of April. And as soon as that snow starts disappearing, the black bear around here start to wake up. So every year we have a contest to see who can guess the date and time when the bear is going to show up. So if you're interested in doing that, go to us. There's no fee to get involved in it whatsoever. You just go to snowmancam.com, and up on the right-hand corner of the page, there's a link there for our message board. And just go ahead and sign up there, and you'll see the rules will be there. And yeah, we'll have some real nice prizes that will go to whoever guesses the closest time. And we're going to do something different this year with all the new folks that have come. We're going to be giving away not only the person that guesses the closest, but also to the next person in line who guessed either just before or just after the bear arrives. So three people are going to be winners this year. So it's kind of a fun thing, and again, the rules are all there, and it's a pretty simple thing and kind of a neat thing to watch for. If you go back through there, I think you'll see some posts. You can kind of get an idea when the bears start coming back in based on the posts. And I didn't look, I can't remember last year, but it seems to me it's always, well, I'll let you guess. I don't want to give any unfair advantage to anybody. So definitely check that out. All right, let's see what else I have to share with you here, if anything. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to move the cam just slightly, just a little bit. Instead of looking so much at the trailer, thought I'd move it just a little bit here, and you might be able to see more. Because this is where the deer come in. There's a trail. Ugh. I almost lost it here. There's a trail through the woods. In fact, actually, with this nice sun, I think I'll grab my camera and I'll get a picture before I leave and then post it on our Facebook page. But for your new folks that are watching for the first time, if you haven't been to our Facebook page, just go to your Facebook page and do a search for Snowman Cam. And when you do, two of them will pop up, our Snowman Cam page and also our Snowman Cam fans group. And feel free to like and join those. It's a great way to stay in touch with what's going on here. Anytime somebody sees something really interesting, usually they post it. Every day now I post what time I'm going to be here, so if you're curious, if you want to watch me put food down, you'll get an alert on that. So great community there. So again, just go to our Facebook page, Snowman Cam, do a search for that, and two will come up, our Facebook page and Snowman Cam fans. So we welcome you. It's a great place too to not only post neat pictures that you find, but to ask questions and get some answers on what you're wondering about. And also, Richard does a calendar for us every year, so if you see something really unique and snap it, you got a pretty good chance of making next year's calendar. So feel free to do that if you'd like. All right, I think I've got everything taken care of here. I moved my camera. Yeah, I think that covers it. So thank you to everybody. I mean, obviously it's kind of fun for the Snowman to get the worldwide notoriety and certainly getting the exposure in my local paper here, but it's definitely not about me, it's about you guys out there. You're the ones that make this all possible. So I'm just the guy that comes here and puts the food out every day. So I know that. Without you guys, there would be no Snowman Cam, there would be no food out here. So I certainly appreciate everything you do. So I am going to go grab my camera, get a couple neat shots so you can see all the trails and even going up the hill behind the house. I'll get a few shots and post them. And if it wasn't so cold, I would do a Facebook Live, but I'm afraid walking around in the snow in cold, it probably wouldn't sound very good. So I'm going to do that, but in the meantime, I hope wherever you're watching from around the world that you're safe and warm and well-fed and enjoying this new year so far. I hope it's off to a good start for you. And with your help, I will continue to be here every day to make sure that I get the food put out to take care of the animals. You might, I'm not sure unless the wind dies down, you might not see many deer today. Usually when it's this windy, they do not move. They usually just kind of settle down and bury themselves deep in the woods to get out of this wind, because you can imagine, I've only been out here a few minutes, and I'm already starting to get pretty cold. So I'm not going to track too much unless hunger outweighs the pain from the cold. So you may or you may not see them come in, but in the meantime I'm going to grab my camera and get some shots. So I will be right back, but take care everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to take a few shots here, and then probably about a half hour or so I'll have them up on our Facebook page. There are a whole lot of tracks in the woods. Oh, and I want you to see how blue the sky is too. There's no filter or anything on the camera, it's just natural, but when that sun comes out and the contrast of that deep blue sky against the snow is just gorgeous. Okay, and then I'm also going to get a shot of you guys so you can see how you look to me. I'll post that on there too. Okay, I'm out of here. It looks like we've got the woodpecker back on the suet. The chickadees are happy. Blue jays are up in the tree just waiting for me to leave. And I'm sure the turkeys will probably be back in shortly. So take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.